Welcome to Wrenching Raccoon. I swear one of these days we'll get around to doing something fun. One of these days. Wife's car said she momentarily lost power steering, battery light came on, and it made a sound, but only for like a split second or so. Hasn't done it since. Either something locked up and was holding the belt, so the belt quit spinning. I mean, that's the only thing I can think. It's the only way you're going to lose power steering and the battery light come on, because you lost the alternator, is something locked the belt up, but the engine just kept running. And the crank pulley is slipping on the belt. So it's obviously not doing it now. I'm gonna see if I can find something there. It's got a newer alternator on it, newer tensioner. Replaced the belt when we got the car, because I did a timing set on it, but that was a year and change ago, maybe? Something like that. This Volvo's got a misfire. We're both going to learn on that one, because I don't know anything about Volvos. Not a dang thing. So, yay. Plus I get to work around this dump truck that my dad is doing something with, and there's not quite a big enough hole for me to get in there. So we're working out here. Thank God it quit raining. Let me get some stuff, get you situated, and we'll go from there. This GoPro is about to get teed up and smacked with a golf club, I swear. Anywho, this cylinder's misfiring. Fire it up, unplug them one at a time. This guy is not contributing to the party at all. I'm gonna get a 8mm, swap the coil pack around with a different cylinder, see if it'll chase the coil pack. Even if it does chase the coil pack, there's something wrong there, because this is the same cylinder it was last time. So something on this cylinder is eating coil packs. And if, depending on where they're trying to get rid of this car, and I don't want to just throw a coil pack at it and it be whoever they buy it from have to fight this as well. I want to fix it, but if there's a wiring issue or a PCM issue, I don't know if they're going to want to put that kind of money into it. I mean, it'd be easy enough to cut this pigtail off of here and just run a whole new length of wire to the PCM, which is what I would do if it were mine. The technician, she has a mechanic that she's had working on this car, and he's chased it down a few times. I believe he's replaced the coil packs and spark plugs in it twice. I don't think that he is trying to take advantage of her. I just don't know. These Volvos, I think they're Swiss. I don't remember. Volvos are finicky creatures. And you get one that's older, and the electricals just start going downhill quick. Yeah. This car's only got 130 something thousand miles on it. It doesn't have 200K on it, and it's already having electrical gremlins. I don't believe their mechanic was trying to take advantage of them, or just trying to take money from them. I really think that he was doing the best he could with what he had. But anyways, we'll go grab 8mm. We'll swap those coil packs and see what happens. Oh, yeah. You're welcome. I'm sure there's a way you can just throw these out and see if it's shorted or mess up, but quick and dirty, easy way. Solve. Alright, what's this for? You already long sockets. Alright. We still have a skip. Chase the coal pack. Now unplug that one, it's not doing anything. If I unplug this one, it's going to dip. Yep. So it's that coal pack. So something in this wiring on this cylinder is eating that coal pack. All right. I'm not going to say that was easy enough, but you know, we know what's wrong with that one. It needs coal pack. Where's the belt tensioner? Or can I just stick my hand down in here and wiggle these? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Can you guys see anything there? Probably not. But yep, there's an engine. You can see the power steering pump pulley. It's right there. That's okay. If that alternator is starting to lock up, I'm gonna be not happy. Light-ish. Doesn't really help at all. Pop it out here. You guys gotta tell me when I leave this light on, because I can't see it. Is it tensioner? Is this one? Okay. I'm gonna pop the belt off of here. See if see what's going on. Actually, I can spin the clutch on the compressor. Tell me if it's the AC or not. Nope, it's not the AC. Cool. I say that. That feels like it's got a hard spot in it, actually. I don't want to put an AC compressor on this car. I say that. I'm never going to get rid of it, so gonna have to eventually. What size is that? 13? 14? Sure. Turn the little light off. Put it back in your beanie. Go grab a socket. Alright, got a couple sockets. 14. Hey, I guess right. Cool. Can I get anything down in there? I don't know how much of this you guys are actually going to see or not. Because it's pretty tight down in there. I'm going to tell you no lie. Oh. And I don't know which way this tensioner is supposed to go. Ain't got a clue. Just going to put it on there and pull it and see what happens. Well, it's not that way. Either that or I'm on the wrong pulley. Yeah, I've got to be on the wrong pulley. Got to be this one. This high side line's in the way. Let's see if we can just massage that out of the way. Yep, sure. Nope, that's broken now. Are you even a 14? Are you bigger? You're bigger. Okay, I gotta grab multiple sockets because figure out what to do with that in a minute. Alright. Well, if you're not the tensioner and you're not the tensioner, what's holding tension on this belt? It's got to be one of y'all. It's literally got to be one of y'all. Nope, not that way. Or it has this tensioner locked up and it's not pulling the belt as tight as it should now. No, that tensioner's tight. Oh, good lord, that tensioner's tight. All right, I'm gonna need more leverage. All right, let's do the forbidden dance. Am I even gonna be able to get both of you in here? Questionable. My whole life is questionable. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a thing. I'm about to bend one of these wrenches so it's easier to get on here. Can I hook you? Maybe. That gave me a little bit of slack. Not enough to really do anything though. Okay. Let's hurt it. Ow, that hurts. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay. Power steering reservoir, move. Good Lord, Honda. Okay, so that's precariously kind of perched right there. So nobody look at that sideways. Oh God! I told you not to look at it. Why'd you look at it? Cool. Well, at least the wrench hit the ground. I gotta find something better than what I'm currently doing. Just remember, when all else fails, first and foremost, don't give up. Secondly, more leverage is always the answer. Always the answer. So, beep. Oh, that's so easy to move now. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. Now I'm going to have to hold this and... I don't want to take the belt off because that thing's a pain to get back on there. Power steering pump feels good. Alternator feels good. I'm gonna have to pull it off of that one. That one feels fine. And the tensioner feels fine. The actual pulley on the compressor, that shouldn't care. No, that's good. Okay. Well. Okay, you can let it go now. Please let go. I said please. Ow. Ow. Everything hurts. It's stuck up here now. All right. So there's that. I'm gonna fire it up and turn the wheel so I can get to the harmonic balancer. Oh, excuse me. Come on down here. What do we got? What's the harmonic balancer look like? Looks like a harmonic balancer. Looks like this thing's also developing a healthy oil leak. Not really sure what all that is. Definitely got an oil leak somewhere. Valve covers. Oh, the front valve cover is 100% leaking. Right down onto the alternator. I'm sure that's fine. It's just lubricating it, right? I don't know if that... No, that's not traveling down that low. There's something else on the bottom side leaking. How bad is it leaking? Well, real easy way to tell. Check the oil. Put that back in place. Yeah, I done foobarred that one up pretty good. Will you sit and stay still, hopefully? Looks okay-ish. Wipe it off. You put your dipstick in, you pull your dipstick out. Your oil level's perfectly fine. And you shake it all about. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. We're just going to continue to run it till something breaks and then I'll fix it. Alright, so nothing wrong with this one that I can find. That one needs a cold pack. That was the two things I wanted to get done today. Let's go back up to the house and I'm gonna check my fitting, one of the fittings I just bought, see if it'll actually fit on the Mazda. And I'll explain that to you once we get up there. Alright, we got some AN fittings and a barb fitting. I am 99.9% positive that that is the wrong size. Yeah, some crusty pliers, why not? But, so this thing, oh, first off, this is my, well, the remnants of my 1991 Mazda RX-7. Believe it or not, when I first got this car, it was actually really clean. Well, it was actually really dirty, but it cleaned up really good. It's a black car, black on black on black. Super clean car once I got it cleaned up. I crashed it and it slowly morphed into this. It is a, yeah, it is what it is. All my power windows actually still work. Oh, that's a little sluggish. That battery's probably low. But got a Chevy 350. I actually stole this out of my dad's rat rod, but this system is designed to work with 60 psi fuel pressure. I don't know if you guys are actually going to be able to read that or not. I assumed the pump that I put in here was only going to be able to put out like 60 psi, but as you can clearly tell, that's a little bit more than 60. That is roughly, that's about 70 psi. And with it running, it actually goes up to 100 psi, which is very impressive that that hose, that fuel line was holding on and didn't explode. Because that line, I believe, is only rated for like 50 or 60 psi. 3/8. Oh, that's not it. I don't know. It's not rated for a whole lot. Yeah, that is nowhere near the right size. My problem is these threads are metric. And yeah, no, that's 100% not gonna work there. Why? What are these? I don't even remember. Yeah, I know, you're angry. I don't care. No, no. Let's just tighten that back up. That didn't happen. What size are you? Yeah, that's... Well, shoot, that's not even that size. Oh, it's that size, just the wrong thread. So, nope, that is not it. But I'm tired of waiting. So I'm going to see if I can hodgepodge something that'll make this work. I think I already tried this once, but we're gonna try it again. But yeah, Chevy 350. It's got a little cam in it, nothing special. It's a transmission out of a Chevrolet 1500. So it's an NV 3500 trans, 5-speed. And the shifter comes out, would be behind the dash. At one point, this car still had the dash in it. And this rod was just running through it. But it, you know, it does things. Welded rear diff. It's a fun little car. It gets decent traction on, you know, those, I think, a 245, 45, 17s. First gear's useless. Start in second. 411 rear gears. Yeah, no. It's a fun little car to drive when it's running right. But I think this is my problem, is just way too much fuel pressure. Way too much fuel pressure. So I'm not going to bore you guys with me trying to run around and find crap. So, you know, peek at my other projects. It's my Galaxy 500 two-door. It's got a 302 in it. The windshield frame is, I mean, it's that crusty almost all the way around. But it's not in terrible shape. I don't know how much of this, how good in here y'all can see. The seats are a little tore up, but I want to daily this car. And I mean, that's just old steel. Big enough trunk you could put 20 bodies in. Mid-early 90s Suburban. No paperwork on that. It was one of those come get it out of my yard deals. I cut the back of it off so now it looks like a square body Avalanche. Four-wheel drive 350. That did run and drive till I pulled the radiator out of it. I want to take that Chevy 2 wagon down there. I want to put that body on that chassis. Now that wagon is rough. Like there are no floors in it at all. I want to, there's a mid-90s Lexus GS400, LS400. It's the 4-door, whichever one. It's got the 1UZ 4-liter V8 in it. I want to take essentially all the suspension, the subframes, the driveline, the suspension, everything. I say the driveline, but I know that engine runs. Me and my buddy Brian, we made it run. It had been sitting at his house for years. We made a crack deal. I got the car. He got another junk car that I had laying around that he wanted. We tend to swap junk back and forth. But take that car, and under all these tarps and tires, there is Biddles. Those headers are actually Brian's. But there's a bunch of 1UZ parts. There's two motors in here. I can't remember. I think there's 2 motors. 2 more. Yeah, one's mostly complete. The other one's short block essentially, or has one of the heads off of it. A W58 transmission, and all of the Biddles to put it behind a 1UZ. And for any of you that don't know, the 1UZ never came factory with a manual transmission option. Never. But anyways, what I want to build, actually I'm gonna pause because I got a ways to walk, and then I'll bring you guys back. Got these 83 and 84 Toyota Cressidas. Hear me out. Picture this in the weeds, set of like, not dumb wide, but like 17 by 8, 17 by 9. Just a decent little wheel that you don't have to spend an arm and leg on tires for. With a wheelbase that's roughly 3 to 6 inches wider on each side, and in the weeds, with a Toyota 4-liter V8, 5-speed manual transmission, rear-wheel drive, because this car's already rear-wheel drive. And I blame Brian for these two, because these were his cars. I mentioned to him that I love the look of these bodies, and next thing I know, I'm going to his house with a car trailer and bringing them home. I've already cleaned the engine bay up on this one. This is the hood for the Mazda, but it does not fit anymore. I cleaned the engine bay up on this one pretty decently well, but it's been sitting again now because, you know, projects tend to halt. I was going to build this one. I think I'm going to shift over and build this one, because I originally wanted to do this one because sunroof, no sunroof. I hate sunroofs. But this one, because it does this, it's pretty well rotted out around the rear window, and the trunk lip is just about gone. Actually, there is no just about. It is completely gone. Like all the way around the trunk lid. So body-wise, and the interior's not bad on these. Like they're a little sun faded, but they're not tore up. Like they're still just cushy, old Toyota luxury cars. That's locked. I don't know why that's locked. But this one, the body is in much better shape. Obviously these little, all that rubber trim molding would go. This is all clean. This is all clean on this one. Obviously I'd pull all this chrome trim off. Interior is dirty, but like the seat up there isn't even exploded yet. And I kind of want to thank the trees for that, but they're also hurting it because the leaves fall and it holds moisture. It does this. But I do not want a sunroof. So the plan was cut the roof off of that one, the skin. Cut the skin off of that one, graft it onto this one. But that is a big, long, flat piece of metal. And to say you're going to get that flat again after you weld it in place, it is possible, but would take a while. That's my uncle's truck. Those are my cousin's cars. Not everything out here is mine, but the vast majority of it is mine and my dad's. Those are the three main things that I want to do. Turn the Galaxy into a DD. The wide body Cressida with a Toyota V8. That's my most ambitious one yet. And the wagon on the Suburban chassis. And yes, it is four-wheel drive. I don't know where I'm going to find the time to do this, because I can barely find the time to keep all of my junk cars just running. Like the S10, the rear end I just put up under it. It's angry again. It needs another rear end. The Corolla that I drive day to day, the Corolla, it needs CV axles. My wife's car, it needs valve cover gaskets, and I think there's another oil leak up under it somewhere, but it's not losing enough oil where it's showing low, so I'm not super worried about it. And then her truck, the F350, it needs an injection pump and a turbo and a set of tires, because, you know, I don't know why it needs a set of tires. Maybe somebody could shed some light on why it needs a set of tires. I don't know. It's a mystery. Anyways, so you're caught up. We're on the same page now. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe. If you want to see me do more dumb stuff. Well, I say more. I haven't done anything dumb yet. Give me enough time. Yeah. Y'all have a blessed day.